Hi everyone, so this is an updated review for Julia, and Julia has been progressing in her recovery and her diet. And what we can see here that even more clearly now, we can see that you definitely have a blue eye because on the outside of the iris, I'm really excited about this. This is pretty cool that on the outside of the iris that you could see like the outer edge, close to the outer edge. You could see that the blue is kind of peeking through and it's starting to turn almost like a greenish whitish color. And then as we get more towards the inside, right around the pupil, then we can see a more orangey tint. Now, obviously all of this is mucus, that all of the orangey stuff, all of this, overlay, and here you can clearly see it being an overlay because in the outside part we can actually see fibers going through towards the center of the eye, but then there's this giant congestion on top, and this will dissipate as you progress in your diet. And again, look at my updated eye pictures. It takes time, and I want you guys to be very realistic in how long it's going to take to fully change your eye color, because we're not just changing eyes from, brown to blue or whatever. We're just bringing back your original eye color, and in that what we are doing is we are cleaning out your body, and it just reflects in the eyes. So it takes a long time to do this. Not like super long, but it takes maybe a few years to do this. So being realistic and just sticking with the process, because you're going to see results in your health, in your body, long before you see complete eye change. And when I say results, I mean skin problems such as acne, rosacea, any kind of skin issues, uh, veins like varicose veins, things like that, body weight issues, body odor issues, really like any kind of, almost any malfunction that you're taking medication or that you're thinking about taking medication to fix, you can fix with a raw food diet. And I know it's kind of like a blanket statement, but I'm telling you, you can look at everybody who's been on raw food diet, all of these people who have YouTube channels, and all of them have cured their issues. And I have cured my issues with raw food diet. So it works for every single person. It's just, it's just about doing it, and it's about doing it as much as you can. And again, having a realistic perspective of, well, maybe you're not really ready to do 100% raw, but can you do 90? Can you do 80? If you're doing better than you did yesterday, then you're winning. This is a good thing. So I'm just keeping going like this. And I'm so excited that you sent me this photo, because really you can see clearly progress in the outside area of the eye and how much it's improved, and how much that this like heavy brown, heavy orangey brown is going away. And if you guys haven't watched my other videos, what I'm saying here, you have to, if this is the first video you guys are watching, just make sure you watch other ones with true brown eyes, because some people do have true brown eyes and they're not going to change to blue. So not every eye is going to change from brown or whatever shade to blue. But it just depends on what your underlying true eye color is. It's going to change to that color, and for some reason, for some people it will remain brown if that's their true eye color, and for some people it will change to blue. But for a lot of people it does change to blue, because even for me, I always thought I had a brown eye color, but it turned out it was blue. So just be patient, keep going, and I'm so I'm so excited about the results. Now if we look deeper into the eye, what we can see here is that there's still a lot of congestion right around the pupils, so in your GI tract. So just keep working on clearing that up, and it's going to be hard because when you were before eating bad foods, that's where it all went to. So that's going to be the most kind of dirtiest, most congested area, and it's going to be the hardest to clean up because there's just more in there, right? All this other stuff, like where we see it leaving, like around the outer parts of the iris, all of that's where like most of the organs are located. So it didn't, you got it fast enough that it didn't reach to your organs that significantly, so it didn't turn like fully congested and stuff like that. It was still pretty congested, but it didn't go all the way to the organs. It did go to the organs, but not as much as it could have, if you understand what I'm saying. And because it was so much less, there it's going to go away there faster, and you're going to see the results of that in the eye. And then right around the GI, that's the area that got affected the most, and that's going to be the most hardest one to clean up. And this is like this almost universally for everybody, unless they have special circumstances, things like that. But for most people, because that's where the food goes first, and we're all kind of, most of us started out on the same bad diet. So, you know, some little worse, some little better, but generally the same bad diet. So, you know, as we improve it, our eyes generally tend to look the same or very similar. So great job. You do still have some, obviously, to work out, but it's looking very much better. Our nerve rings are clearing up nicely. So I would say try to do like a colon cleanse or some sort of a colon cleansing kit, just to kind of help the GI a little bit. But other than that, just keep going and keep sending me updated pictures, and I'll review those as well. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.